The reports from different decks of the Von Valencia's vessel report a terrifying sight. The skin of some crew members had become translucent, revealing knots of muscles and blood vessels beneath. Worse yet, small spider-like insects were seen scurrying inside of them. Ah! Snow white and sparkling like ice. The transformed could not see the phenomenon in themselves or anyone else. On occasion, complained about a prickly feeling in their extremities. Some were branded as mutants and killed. Survivors were averted back after the vessel emerged in real space. Ow! No, it didn't. Bugger. And the Lord Captain arrived on the bridge during the warp jump. She found the on-duty officer in a state of utter confusion. They claimed that they had been receiving orders from the bridge for several minutes. Orders authorized by the rogue trader, but Lord Captain had been absent. Curiously, the orders had been signed by the late Theodora von Valancius. See if that ghost does not leave me alone. After a thorough investigation, the tech priests attribute strange to the whims of the machine spirit. The ship left the hostile materium and returned to real space. Alright. We haven't been here. The officers on one of the lower decks stopped providing status reports. 3 days had passed since the Vox systems broadcasted anything other than the subdued moans and wet slapping noises. An enforcer squad sent to investigate reported that the denizens of the lower levels had regressed to animals and succumbed to the depravity. The connection with the squad was shortly lost. The High Missionary of the Adeptus Ministratum became flushed with fury and condemned these as the designs of the archenemy. The hotbed of heresy was cleansed with fire and prayer. By the God Emperor's grace, no perils of the warp prevented the vessel from returning. Jeez. I'm just going to blow up, aren't I? That's what's going to happen. I'm going to blow up. Space dust! Woohoo! All this because I just want to go back. The ruins of the ancient imperial city were discovered on a dead world, completely deprived of its ecosystem. According to the reports, the entire settlement is contained in a titanic glass dome that once held an artificial atmosphere. Your Augurs detected a framework of 3 other similar structures that were never completed. For whatever reason, the dome systems failed, and left behind is this city, a ghost that never managed to become a proper colony of the Imperium. Send out a crew to explore the city's temple district. Temple district is situated at the heart of the city. The God Emperor statue, intricately carved from precious crystals, is suspended beneath the dome, supported by chains of gold, and can be seen from anywhere in the colony. Inspired by the majestic sight, the expedition members set off to explore the area with renewed vigor. Soon enough, they stumbled upon an ancient weapon lying on the pedestal, wreathed in sunlight. The expedition brought it back to the ship and told many tales about how the Emperor himself, who had been watching them from above, had directed their attention to the sacred relics. So we got a blessed bolter casing and some holy gifts. Order the scouts to gather as many supplies as possible. Okay. Your people flooded the city like a tidal wave, filled building after building, bunkhouse after bunkhouse, and receded from its quiet streets just as quickly. There were plenty of useful things among the finds, including foodstuffs and weapons, provisions. Explore the local palace. Lavishly decorated stay up the local ruler towers over rows of featureless bunkhouses. Several explorers perished from the cleverly hidden tripwires in the courtyard, but after losing their companions, the team easily disarmed the remaining traps in the estate. Anything of value had been promptly delivered to the rogue trader's vessel. The Lord Captain was even given an exquisite sword found in a secret cache that once belonged to the mansion. Oh no, I call it a ghost sword. Drain the remaining fuel from the generator stations. The city won't need it anymore. It takes several trips to deliver massive Promethean storage tanks to your vessels. The crew grimly points out the colony was running out of fuel. Had the life support systems not failed prematurely, the locals would still have perished due to lack of energy. Yikes. Yikes. Can't get any more plasteel. Like I said, I really do want to go and try and save. And like a full thumbs up at the winter scale. Go na 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 na. Magnetic storm raging above the planet blurs the gaze of the augurs arrays. Only truly powerful divinus machines may see through the current magnetic fluctuations in their blessed vigil and discover the mysterious of this emperor-forsaken planet. Rogue traders decided to leave this unwelcome world. Maybe she will return here one day. Ooh, I do not have what it is needed for that planet to be looked at. Interesting. I'm hoping now if I can... travel here. Come on, what should we... the reports from different decks of the Von Valancia's vessel report a terrifying sight. The skin of some crew members have become translucent, revealing knots of muscles and blood vessels beneath. Worse yet, small spider-like insects were seen scurrying inside of them. Ah! Snow white and sparkling like ice. The transformed could not see the phenomenon in themselves or anyone else. On occasion complained about a prickly feeling in their extremities. Some were branded as mutants and killed. The survivors were averted back after the vessel emerged in real space. Ow! Oh. Gotta travel here. Should be safe. Okay. I want to travel here. It's unsafe. Unsafe. What if got... That's not fair. It said that I could, and then now it says I can't. I'm losing the want to live here. I'm not going to be able to get there, am I? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get there at all. See, this is not safe, and I don't really want to do, and I can't travel back down here. Could travel here. All this traveling! The ship was still by officers about a strange insect-like creature appearing on the astropathic chamber deck. And it was destroyed, but the incident was recalled a few days later when one of the astropaths lost his mind, shrieking about split and headache. Psychopaths shortly after, and the autopsy revealed the presence of countless bloated larvae consuming his brain. The corpse and the insects were safely disposed of. Okay, we could travel here safely. I can't get back down there. I am screwed. I'm just gonna have to give up. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna have to give up trying to get down there. It appears that a large void ship recently dumped a huge load of junk and faulty parts from orbit. The debris that did not burn up in the atmosphere is now blocking the flow of a mighty river. This dam is causing the river to overflow, flooding the nearby valley. Heard a large hoofed rodents has gathered along the riverbanks. If the animals lose their usual habitats, they're doomed. Well, the captain orders the removal of the space debris from the riverbed. It's a long and laborious process, but the animals will have a chance to survive. It takes many planetary turns and hundreds of crew members to remove the heap of trash and unclog the river. Then the waters flow freely once more. The road run back to their pastures without so much as a backwards glance at the people who saved them. I'm sure if I, slaughtered them would have been great, but maybe when we come back, there'll be... I'm gonna go fight some pirates. We'll do something in this video. We'll do something in this video, except for flying around different systems and just going, I have no idea what I'm doing.
They don't know who they're dealing with.
Oh, they know who they're dealing with. That's rude. But I had upgrades. I have had mega upgrades. Is it two? Yeah, there is. Hey, that's rude. No, not close enough. But maybe you can make it go closer? Yeah. Ooh. I did just realize what I done. um. It's okay though. I think I managed to evade issue there. Oh no. You don't go in there. That makes sense. Hey. Well, that sucks. Oh, they're running away. Don't run away. Come back.
No boarding actions. What a shame.
Victory is ours.
Woohoo! Alright, we did something. There you go. Maybe now we'll have some navigator points. Oh, we could get Promethean. But it's not going to reach all the way down. That's where I was kind of hoping, because I seen that we had points. And I thought since... Hey, oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to hold on to our pants In the middle of the warp jump, our sensors detected an approaching void ship, similar to ours in size but of greater tonnage. The identified vessel did not respond to our hails and kept its course, approaching us at high speed. Let's try to avoid collision. The unplanned maneuver was completed without any casualties or damage. The identified vessel, or perhaps it was a warp mirage, passed us by and made no attempts to follow us. Okay. Awesome. So we just... I don't know. Ooh, enemies of humanity. Should definitely. I'm scanning things, but I'm not getting anything here. And of course, I've got no freaking... Enemies of humanity. You are facing chaos worshippers. It seems their ships have been lying in wait here. The Voxmaster reports an incoming transmission. I'm only accepting the message because I'm very curious at what they have to say. A blood-curdling visceral scream from the Voxcaster deafens the officers on the bridge. Frightened and pale, they cover their ears with their hands to carry on working, despite the impulse to vomit. A mocking, inhuman voice giggles hysterically. Today is the day you die! Then the transmission ends. Let's do this. Let's fight some chaos! So I fought pirates, I fought, no, not really Adari, but the Drukhari. So now this is chaos ships, so let's see what
It
these
is the
bad
Emperor's
boys.
will for us to crush them.
They look cool. Something tells me I'm screwed. Yeah, something tells me I'm definitely screwed. Yo, what is that? Yo, how many ghosts do you get? Wow, they have fighters! Internal flyers with... Oh my god. So that's a boarding party then. Oh, come on! I have a... Oh, it's always the way, isn't it? I guess this side. No, not my torpedoes! Not the torpedoes! I want torpedoes. I thought I got extra torpedoes. Well, I clearly didn't. Uh-oh. Those torpedoes are scary. And they just come zooming in.
By the god, Emperor, fix those hull breaches.
Trying to. This is not going well. No! I'm so dead. Like, look, they've got more Swift Death Fighters. They're just insane. Freaking little swarmy things. Oh wait, oh, we blew up. Well, damn. I don't think I'm gonna take these out because they're annoying me. I don't think we're doing that fight. Oh, that was there. That's I think I might have to do that fight though, because I know how this game does it. Okay, one more attempt at this fight. If not, I'll have to start from the last save, like auto save. They're hurt. Maybe I'll take out the smaller ones first. It's that. That's an insane. No, I should be fine. Did it not? I kind of was hoping it would help. I was kind of hoping it would help. Bit confusing there. A little bit confusing there, but right, there's a way to speed this up. I remember that. Right. Let's bring our torpedoes all the way here. Take these little blighters out. Hey, what? Why did it take some of my health? I'm very confused. I don't think my ship's strong enough for chaos ships. That is insane, this thing right here. It's like, what? And then it just goes and just does the whole yikes. Yikes!
The void ship's shields are failing.
I noticed. I made a mistake, okay? I got a little cocky. There is no way I'm gonna be able to freaking to do this. Absolutely no way. I released more.
Decks are reporting hull breaches.
What?
Executing damage control.
Oh, I have to know that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, wow. Is this... I don't know. That's what I'm getting from that. Where is this? Yeah, it looks like that's the same autosave from... The last autosave was right back at Footfall. Like, wasn't that like the previous video? Ugh. Yikes. Just big yikes. Big freaking yikes. I suck at this game. So yeah, let's avoid the chaos dudes for now because my ship just is not ready for it. Not ready at all. Yeah, like I said, let's just avoid that entire area. It's annoyed me because it's put me back. No. I'm really annoyed now. I'm gonna try and make my way up to Dargonus. That's right. It was this bit. This is the bit what annoyed me. It put me in the game to then put me into a loading screen. I'm also tired. I've done it again. It's late. And another loading screen. This video is going to be heavily edited. And if it's not, then you know it's me being lazy. So basically we are going to be going as safely as we can. Is it just worth just going all the way up here? We could just warp, and it's unsafe, but it's safer than... But then we're not really gaining anything here, are we? Do we run the risk of going here? I really want to go here. Like, I really want to go here. We could just go to the Imperium. Let's just go to the Imperium. Let's just say stuff there. Let's, like, save it. Because, you know. And go, screw it, let's go to the Imperium. Like, my whole ship's just gonna explode. Wait, is it actually going to? Hello? Lord Captain, Reverend Line, the astropaths are going crazy in their little chamber. They're reporting severe warp disturbances along our intended route. It looks like the moor is completely impassable. I've seen this before, and yes, if you ask me, going in there is not a good idea for us or any other void ship. So you're saying that not only will I break through the moor to the Imperium, but I will cover myself in glory as the conqueror of the raging warp? Forward! Script. Forward! I'll see to it, Lord Captain, the Emperor protects. Why not? By the grace of the Emperor, I have charged with the chronicling the voyage that my blessed commander, Lord Captain Titania von Shai, intends to undertake through the turbulent tract of the warp known as the Moor. The thought of what lies ahead fills our souls with terror, but we will have faith in the light of the Emperor. May his protection be with us. Message from the Antrophic Choir. Lord Captain, we once again draw your attention to the fact that the warp region on the Moor is more turbulent than usual. The diviner's vigil portends death for us, and much worse besides. This is not our first decade perceiving the void, and we have seen terrible storms, but none like this. We beseech you, please have mercy on us. If that be not your will, we stand ready to serve until the end. Charting course for expedition. Report from Navigator Sanctum. Lord Captain, we've locked onto the blessed light of the Astromonicon and are ready to make our first warp jump to their hermitage. Once in the void station's orbit, we will carry out maintenance liturgies and with luck exchange information with the other trade void ships there that are using the region as a rendezvous point. The second warp jump will be made to the witch-cursed world, a foul and lifeless planet, at which point we will assess the state of the vessel. Third warp jump is planned to Port Wanda, where the Protector willing, we will reach the vast expanse of the Imperium and we will abide there in safety. After offering up the requisite prayers, the crew receive a box address from the Blessed Lord Captain, which our commander gave the order to initiate the jump to the Hermitage. We made it to the Hermitage, an outcome made possible solely by the Emperor's mercy. Ship was being chewed up by the ravenous Immaterium, and madness has taken root across our decks and stalks among us, staring us in the eyes. The vessel is in orbit around the station, thronged by thousands of silent satellites, the jettisoned bodies of the dead. I spent the entire jump in the murky depths of that astropathic choir bay where acolytes of the ship's surgeons walked back and forth in silence. After singing the healing liturgy from beginning to end, they marched among the psychers who had been medicated into unconsciousness. Any psyker who awoke from often with the howls of horror was quickly pacified with a sharp jab from an electrified baton. But my attention was wholly captured by Diritas, gripping the shoulders of each astropath in turn and staring into her eyes. She compelled the The Raven cycles to collapse with a visceral cry, curling up on the deck, and with all thoughts of resistance gone from their mind, how many did she save? How many would have perished without her? Every moment now I hear a voice full of vehement's ear. It is the voice of the angel of the Emperor. It is so ferocious, my very blood fears it. Fleeing my body through my ears and eyes and nose, the angel bade me compile a picked chronicle of the horror recorded by the server skulls in my ship in the ship's bay. May whoever finds it know the torments we suffered before death. Continue. When the message came through the Voxnet, I struggled to hear it over the whispering of the angel in my ear. My honorable lady gave the honor to make the warp jump to the witch-cursed world. We are at the witch-cursed world, the place where we are doomed to perish. That is what the Emperor's angel told me. His voice almost impossible to bear. It bade me record every drop of sorrow. My chronicle will spread his word throughout the warp, and so terror in all those who come to know our dire voyage. To speak for Angel and my own thoughts are so muddled that all I can do now is submit and bear witness. As soon as the ship exited the warp, thousands of crew members assembled into teams, launched into repairing the major areas of damage. Just the will of our fearless Lord Captain drove them, and in that moment I deeply envied their resolve. Lord Captain's honorable companion Henrik von Calix personally led the ship's hands to the most serious damaged decks. First he admonished the cowardly crew members who refused to do their duty. Then he banished fear from their hearts with a single shot. Verily the man's mercy is great indeed. Left the astropod choir bay and spent this jump in the navigator's sanctum, though the number of casualties were high there, many managed to survive, including me. Furthermore, when the malevolent tentacles of the warp reached into our souls and the bloody inscription in an unholy language began to appear on the bulkhead, the Emperor granted me the blessing of bearing witness to a miracle. Sister Argenta, entirely undaunted, marched up to the bulkhead and erased the words in a fearless swipe in her hand. She turned to us with a smile and said, "It is only blood. Do not fear the Immaterium, for its nightmares are nothing more than the Emperor's light." In that moment I had faith that all was not lost yet. Today I believe I was mistaken. The losses and damage are enormous. They say there was mutiny. The Master Helmsman reports that the odds of surviving another jump forward are 0. The odds of successful jump are also 0, but second 0 is slightly less definition into. Oh wow, you just okay. Damage taken. Continue. Over the static and the howling of the unholy warp spirits that infiltrated the Vox systems, we heard the voice of our Lord Captain, who ordered us to make the jump to Port Wanda. The senior officers from all decks gave a general report to my blessed Lord Captain. According to the assessments of the ship's services, the chances of favorable outcome to jump Port Wanda was 0. On behalf of the entire crew, they declared that serving under our glorious commander had been an honor, and if it was her will, they were ready to forge onward and meet their deaths. Glory to House von Valances and its valiant servants. We were all prepared to die that very hour, and then Lord Captain bade us praise the Emperor, for we are going home. A report from the Navigator's Sanctum. Lord Captain, a warp jump to the hemorrhage cannot be calculated. We cannot detect its shadow within the sacred radiance of the Astromonicon. The warp storms are obstructing everything. We think our only chance is to make a longer jump to Footfall. Our chances of survival are low, but non-existent. Not non-existent. The Emperor preserves. Our path became clear. Footfall was our destination. The warp jump is complete. We are still ourselves and we are alive, although only a tenth of those who set out on this expedition remains. But we have seen everything, and now nothing can dent the crew spirit. I cannot say the same for my own. The left side was engulfed in terrible fire, threatening to undermine the main caliber arsenal chambers. Holding tighter to their faith, the crew members responded as one to the harsh voice of our illustrious Lord Captain and rushed to save what remained of the vessel. The angel no longer speaks to me, and a strange emptiness is settled within my soul. Carrying this deficiency inside me is unbearable. Here ends my chronicle, and my duty has been fulfilled. I will append a report about the sorry state of the ship after I go to the engineers to request a voluntary servitorization. The Emperor protects. Wow. Well, I actually don't. I am gonna reload it because I don't know actually what the like that happens. Like what the after effects of that actually happen. But that was fun. I am annoyed though because I have made no progress. So I'm just gonna go straight, as I said, I'm gonna go straight here. When Lord Captain arrived, the bridge turned into warp jump, she found that on-duty officers in a state of utter confusion. They claimed that they had been receiving orders from the bridge separately from that we've had this one. Okay. There was a whole waste of things, but you know, whatever. I have no way to travel. Lord Captain, a disturbing report has come from the quarries of Vibos. The convicts have lost their minds. They forgot how to use tools. They huddled together and continue to stare aimlessly into space, even under the lashes of the whips, ruining the mining deadlines. Some are possessed with the urge to use their nails to scratch blasphemous symbols on tools, machines, and even their own bodies. The most mad have painted the walls of several mines from floor to ceiling with symbols and have then gone off deep into the mining tunnels. None of them could be found. The overseers consider it a ploy to divert attention away from the escapes and the impending rebellion. What do my advisors say? Spotting an intriguing pattern in the drawing of the symbols left by the prisoners, hypothesis they have a practical purpose, requesting access to the mines and have the right to investigate the specimen for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Disappearing prisoners. What is the point of running away from a penal servitude if the entire world is a prison cell? No, Shireen, these Ashmags have found some sort of smuggling tunnel network and are hiding there, and the drawings are their secret language, which they use to give orders to their fellow prisoners. I know some guys who can find such secret places and decipher these languages. If the convicts continue to disappear for no reason, then unrest will soon follow, whether out of fear or hope of the possibility of escape. To stifle this, we have to put pressure on the convicts' leaders, and my experience suggests that such people can hold more sway. Okay. Yeah, Abelard's right. I have no pity for those who have been exiled to the penal world for atonement and yet continue to create disorder all around themselves. Exhausted by the sophisticated interrogations, the prisoners' foremen have been ordered to exterminate anyone who shows any signs of insanity. Purges wiped out many workers, but the disappearance and strange phenomena have stopped. Ooh. Convicts will be of much greater use if they are kept from sleeping. There is rumor that there are several warp guides among the convicts. Unsanctioned semblance navigators. May be worth it to hunt them down and press them into services. Ergonomics. Mining complexes are getting crowded. Individual pods and tranquilizers for convicts could solve the problem. No. Let's make them sleep, bless. Mind you. Absolute efficiency feature. All allies gain +5. Do you know what? We'll do that. It's fine. Oh wait, we've got level 3 as well, no? Nope. Just. It did something. Come on, give me some navigator points. Oh, gosh. It is getting to the point now where if I go here. The officers. Oh, I took. That was when, yeah, they turned into animals. We'll have to go here. Oh, we'll go here. It's safe. Have we been here? We have. I don't know what happened there. Where am I? It sounded like the hissing of a giant snake. Terrified workers have sent out vox messages and locked themselves in a shipping container and welded it shut. The response team sent to the bay found no signs of warp activity. Unfortunately, by the time they arrived, the workers had suffocated. I can't go Yeah, this is what's annoying me. I actually legit can't go anywhere. I have to go where I can go, and at the moment I can go nowhere. New hive city will be established on top of the ruins. Okay, yes. Genetic purges will be stopped. This world needs working hands. Issuing this decree will significantly tighten production quotas, dooming laggards to being processed into corpse starch, which will encourage the most diligence. According to the new doctrine, the disenfranchised will be servitorized. Faithful expanse. More and more ships arrive in orbit around Dargonis. The reduction of duties and the reining in of customs will allow the black market to flourish, able to compete directly with Footfall. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I think we'll do this one. According to the new doctrine, yeah. Sure. I don't know. We'll see. I can't actually go anywhere. And I'm not sure what the effects of the warp are, like doing long-term damage, or if it's just flavor. I'm not entirely sure. It could be flavor, except for the red one when it actually comes up and it does damage. Like, am I losing people? I'm not entirely sure, but let's go and do this. Because it's the only thing I can do right now. I can't go and save any planets or anything like that. So we'll go and have a chat with my dude. My dude! She's up here. I think I need to speak to... Clementina? Your ladyship! Clementina looks away from a data slate. I hope your stay on Dargonis will be beneficial to your physical and mental states. And send that there to the Protectorate must have their hands full, but one shouldn't forget about rest. What's about the meeting with the Navigator of the House of Arcelio? Allow me to report the esteemed Navigator of the House of Arcelio have taken residence in the guest estate and wait a meeting with you. How would you like to receive them? Make arrangements for the reception wherever you have a refined taste of the Navis Nobilites. Understood, your ladyship. Clementina promptly makes a note on her data slate. Would you like to hold this meeting shortly? Yes. Cassia and I are ready for the talks. Then I will have the messages sent to retrieve the esteemed guests. Okay. We have to have her. We shall not have... Yep. Should have Lady... Or, wait, I was going to say... Wasn't she with us? Yeah, I think that works well. I don't think bringing the Xenos to the Nobilite meeting is a good idea. Pretty sure they might have something to say about that. Ooh, snazzy. I do like their cloaks. My favorite color is purple, so... Regent Arato Arcelio, esteemed delegation, a rogue trader, and the Von Valancia's protector welcome you. Come this way, please. Woohoo! Yay! We need the sound effects. Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo! hopefully they're not going to take her away from me, because I kind of need the navigator. What if I level her up with, would I get navigator points? The esteemed representatives of the Navis Noble have arrived at your rogue trader's court, the regent of the great house of Celio, Aronto Orcelio. Okay. His companions, Lady Glyceria Orcelio, Navigator Lesso Caimon Orcelio, and his intended bride, Lady Navigator Alexandria Orcelio, Lady Navigator Elenia Hateria Orcelio, and Navigator Danax Orcelio. That's a lot of Orcelios. A tall, wizened old man proudly stares at you with his milky, unblinking eyes. Loose skin sways from his every move, as if the navigator's flesh has detached from his bones. An unsightly hole mars the regent's face where his nose should be, and the old man's skull is covered with spiky growths. Rogue trader. That is me. The regent's piercing voice cuts through the silence. On behalf of House Orcelio, we would like to express our immense satisfaction at this meeting and our gratitude for the warm welcome. It pleases us to know that there are still ladies in the Coronis Expanse who observe etiquette and the traditions of hospitality. And yet, this is not why we are here. Our grace is obliged to note how much the rogue trade has done for House Orcelio by protecting its beloved child. We waited for many turns to behold her radiant visage. The regent shifts his unblinking gaze to Cassia. Come now, child. There is much we need to discuss. Cassia steps forward, but then stops and looks at you. Okay, I'm going to nod wordlessly. I think she can handle this. Cassia smiles faintly and addresses the regent. Esteemed regent, it pleases me to see the gleaming sheen of gold and turquoise above your brow. It is thanks to the effort of the rogue trader that I stand here today, and there is so much I want to tell you. But what is it you desire to hear the most? We know what happened at the station, child. Your connection to the Atlas has grown so strong we felt the turmoil in your soul, and the events that transpired have shaken us. House Orcelio is deeply grateful to the rogue trader for the destruction of the saboteurs. And we are willing to reciprocate such a magnanimous gesture. We trust that a treaty of friendship and alliance underpinned by the transfer of several artifacts of exceedingly rarity will suffice. Now come, child, it is time we depart for your new homes that we may finish what we started. Esteemed regent, perhaps I could continue my education while still accompanying the rogue trader on her travels. Just imagine how much I could learn beyond the bounds of... Cassia notices the regent's furious glare in full show. Cassie, I would be honored if you decided to stay. Unthinkable. But, oh, wait, no, what the hell? What's going on here?
Don't just stand there. Help the rogue trader defend the child and the palace.
Who let these guys in? I didn't invite them.
Down with Tisiphone's tyranny! Kill the girl!
Great! You brought the freaking heretics in. That's the last time I bring anyone into my home.
Beg for mercy, and I will grant none.
To the death!
That is the last time I bring anyone into my home. Rude. What are we doing with you?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It will be done.
Ooh, that was not nice. I don't think I need to do Glimpse of Fate. Give
I'm
it
not
anyway.
accustomed
Well,
to
give it
being
anyway.
ordered around. If I may,
The Omniscient knows all.
It doesn't do much, but you know, still.
Running
Catch.
binary override.
I didn't expect I'd end up in a fight.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Smack him.
Let's see to it. Holy terror, smite your enemies.
I didn't actually do. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, don't be rude.
I'll do what it takes.
I was not expecting that accent from him. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't
I will do my
expecting
duty.
it.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Stay vigilant.
Oh, I have wooden
To
two
the
can hit.
heretics.
Nice.
Follow my lead.
Where are you off to?
Moving out.
Oh, was that
Look out.
what? Oh, hit the stuns. Mind you, that guy didn't say.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
That was a whole heap of
I
screaming.
will not. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I refuse.
Why?
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Don't refuse me. Do as you were told.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Haha. I do love it when they fall over.
Guided by faith. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Break their morale.
Do you mind him?
Die.
Oh, sorry, the lady. Sorry. That was rude of me.
Follow my lead.
Curse unleashed. Did you just, like, curse
Weather
my
the
Albalord?
Faith, you shield me.
That was a bad guy, right?
I won't go down easy.
My faith strengthens me.
I like these wardens.
Weapon at the ready.
Okay, come to you, Wissarian. You know, you're not a wimp.
I must not falter.
Ow. Ow. I don't have... Wait, did I... But I can change it.
The order is contrary to
Oh, I
dogmatic
can't see it.
protocols.
I have to just hold off for now.
Request approved. My
Pew pew!
vow is to
Oh,
serve.
come on, you missed! Nothing worse than when they miss.
I'm
She
a
killed me.
savant of destruction. Request denied. Cogitation fails.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
I won't object to it. Naturally.
Strength.
Let's see to it. I'm done with this one.
A tactically sound approach.
See, this is what I want to do here. I kind of want to sweep these two, but it won't do much. Shame.
Victory is
Shame.
imminent. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Follow my lead.
Why did you run away from him?
Stay vigilant.
Did you? That's rude.
I can handle this. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Might as well
Doubt
kill
is
that
for
one.
the weak. Nothing escapes the Emperor's judgment. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
So, pew pews.
Faith without
More pew pews.
as the Emperor commanded.
And another pew pew.
I'll do it.
One more pew pew. Another pew pew.
Doubt is
I
for
should
the
have
weak.
checked the. I wasn't actually expecting to do any fighting in
Faith
all
without
honesty,
deeds is worthless.
but eh.
Follow my lead.
But you
Follow
were
my lead.
you were fun. Oh, I'm so sorry. I tell you one thing though, these days these navigators are falling. Do you know if there's no navigators to take her away? I'm just saying.
Endure.
If there is no navigators to like take her away, then you know.
Don't let your guard down.
Then yeah, I'm just saying.
I'll see to it personally. On it.
It will be done. Grey hair, sure hair.
Break their morale. For the glory of the Imperium. My faith strengthens me.
Oh well, good on you. Good on you. No, dude, they're all dying. That one.
Me?
Take this.
You insist, Lord Captain.
Here, take another
I
go.
am a navigator, not a servitor.
Oh, he didn't bother taking another go. Okay, got it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Just thinking, actually, I haven't even updated her gear. So she is very, 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 you know,
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
under-equipped.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running binary override.
Can't really see from here, so I go here. And run it
But
in
of
and go
course,
whap.
Lord Captain.
Just
I won't object
beat
to
him up.
it.
Just beat him up.
The Inquisition sends their regards.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Excuse you? That was
It will
rude.
be done. Victory is imminent.
Weapon at the ready.
Please don't hit anyone. Oh, well, I mean, like, any friendlies. But that was good hits.
Follow my lead.
I think the dude deserves a medal.
One fewer time.
Emperor, protect me.
Because she got in the way.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Did you have to get in the way?
I'll do it. Eradicated.
Death.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
What? 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 What's going on? What just happened? What just happened?